All right, welcome back to another episode of The Build Room. My name is Hunter. I got Jared here, and Evan's not here yet, but he will be here. He's late. Surprise, surprise. We do have a special guest today. Would you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello podcast world. My name is Eric. I'm Jared's brother. And I don't work on trucks, I work on planes.
What does that consist of?
So my technical job description, I am an avionics technician. So that's just a fancy word for I work with wires. So we do
Nice.
all the radios and instruments on the inside of the aircraft.
Yeah, nice. Kenny is actually, he's not here. He is on a plane right now. I think he drove all the way we had a truck that we finished up for a customer, and he's from the Seattle area, so he drove it back to the Seattle area, and he got on a plane, I don't know, 5 o'clock or something like that, and he is currently on his way to our area, and I'm supposed to be done here in about 30 minutes so that I can go pick him up. If not, he's going to be waiting at the airport all by himself, which I guess is fine. But he might appreciate if I go pick him up. So we have Eric here joining us instead tonight, and we get a little more hair on the podcast, which is always a good thing. And except for Jared's giant forehead over there, that's okay. Oh, and also too, we got two Cheese fan right now, so
That's
right.
right.
They're feeling good about each other right now.
We're the only two in Idaho, I'm pretty sure. Here's the thing
Probably.
is Chiefs fans in Kansas City have each other, and they can go to the game and they can feel the energy. All we get out here is negative energy, okay? It's pretty tough.
True,
I feel like most places, yeah, that is not Kansas City or heavily Kansas City fans is going to be probably quite negative.
Yeah, exactly. We're on an island out here.
Yeah. Well, anyways, cool. Well, yeah, welcome, Eric. I'm glad you
Thank you.
Obliged yourself, and also too, we asked you like 4 hours ago, so thank you for making it work.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Anyways, all that to say, yeah, this week as far as our ordeals, we finished up a big project. We'll probably do a YouTube video on it at some point, just an overview of the big build that we did that Kenny just took back to Seattle. So that was a big part of our week. And then what is it? We're still in the lovely month of October. It's been a little bit nipply outside in the mornings, but the afternoons have been perfect. So
it's just nippy. There's no L.
Yeah. You don't say nipply.
It's not nipply.
It's just nippy.
No.
Maybe I've been saying it wrong.
That's something totally different. If it's nippy, it's cold, but if it's nipply, then something's happening. You may need a hospital.
Okay, I guess nipply. All right. Maybe I've been saying it wrong my entire life. So. Nipply. Whatever you decide it to be. Yeah, it's been cool, but it's also been nice in the afternoon. I kind of wanted to. Friday looks really nice. It'd be nice to go golfing one more time. You guys went duck hunting, I believe, this last weekend.
We did.
Correct?
Yes.
Anything exciting to share on that?
Yeah, we went to a new spot. It's actually like 10 minutes from Eric's house, so that was nice. It's on a lake. The lake is irrigation, and it gets cut off in the winter. So it goes down super low, so it wasn't like a big lake. It was basically like a few puddles and some running water. And we got back into the reeds, and, well, first of all, we walked up to the reeds, and there was about 100 ducks on the water, and we didn't have anything ready, but I had my shotgun, so I shot at 3 ducks while they were flying by, and I hit none of them. And then we were like, okay, well, this is going to be good. So we got all our stuff and got set up in there, and we sat there in the rain for about 3.5 hours doing absolutely nothing except for getting soaked because the ducks were not flying. And we were pretty dejected.
It wasn't ideal weather. And also, there was probably about 1 million seagulls flying around. like all over us. Like we could have shot 100 different seagulls easily. And, but it
Some
was so good
smoky
first
seagull.
trip out. It was opening day, so
Nice,
overall it was a good trip. Got
nice.
lucky at the end.
Why do we have so many seagulls at certain points of the time here?
It is wild. I don't know why they do that. Because they have
I
to come
mean, I
over
guess
from the ocean, yeah?
right, right. I mean, I guess that's fine. We can have that type of bird here, but can we call them not seagulls? Let's call them like land gulls or something like
They're
that.
lake gulls. They're lake
We
gulls
can
for
call them
sure.
lake gulls. They're on the lake this time.
Lake gulls. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, cool. You what? So duck season lasts until when?
It goes through the end of January, I think. But it's good to go early. It's not as cold. Last year we took a trip and we were breaking ice on the reservoir, trying to throw our duck decoys in.
Nice,
It was cold.
nice,
I also melted my glove on a heater one time, trying to warm it up. It's
nice,
definitely good to go early.
nice.
Also, I did
Uh,
look it up while we were sitting there watching seagulls for 2 hours. It is illegal to shoot them in Idaho.
is it
So
really? Um, I mean, I don't know. I guess why you would want to shoot a seagull. They probably don't taste very good, but
If they're
no,
annoying you while
they're
you're duck
annoying.
hunting, yeah,
They
that's
were
the only
yeah.
reason.
so annoying.
Hmm. Hmm. What if you take a shot at a duck and it hits a seagull because he's flying right next to him?
I'm not gonna lie. When we walked out there, and Jared has a very happy trigger finger, and I mean, I'm not kidding. When he shot at a duck, there was probably about 16 different things he could have hit, including 14 seagulls and
I
maybe
wasn't
2 ducks.
shooting at the group. I was shooting at a duck.
I was a little nervous we were gonna down a seagull before we even got
Eric
started.
literally won't shoot at anything, and I shoot at everything. So we get it done that way.
Nice. All right. I mean, yeah, that works. It's interesting. All right, maybe one of these times I'll join you. We'll go. I told Jared today I haven't even taken Hunter's Ed, so I
Nice.
not that I need to go and shoot anything. I'll be there for the enjoyment of being there.
Duck
Just enjoy.
hunting is very chill. It's not like big game hunting. You just kind of sit there and relax, and all of a sudden it just gets crazy, and you just
Mm-hmm.
start shooting. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fun.
Well, I feel like Evan too would be better at that because if he can shoot at a whole group of things, maybe he hits one instead of like what he has tried to
Be hard
get, and
to
he hasn't hit
hide his
anything.
big self, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Have to get a big boy blind out there.
get a big old blind.
Yeah.
Evan catching strays, always gone.
You know.
That's his fault. He should be here.
Yes, I don't know where Evan is at, but apparently it's more important than this. We just started a little bit earlier than we normally do, but we kind of had to. So, regardless, cool. Okay, so you, Eric, you work on planes. So, give us give us a little bit more perspective. I know you kind of explained a little bit. What is something like that you actually really enjoy working on within airplanes?
So you're kind of by yourself. There's 5 of us out there working now. I work with a couple of my brothers-in-law, and my dad. So when a customer wants a plane, he calls in, says, I want this, this, and this done to it. We order all the equipment, and then once his plane gets there, we rip it apart. We can do everything we upgrade all the avionics. We put brand new panels in the plane. Like you can come in and just 2 months later, if you do like a complete job, then you can come out with like a brand new plane inside, which is cool. So I really enjoy just the quiet because I get to listen to podcasts all day and I don't have to talk to anybody, and I'm not really a people person. So I get to sit there in my plane and do the tedious work of hooking up wires here, then go to there, and then yeah, it's
Nice.
it's a very intense learning curve. I didn't go to school for it. I just learned on the job. So I've
Yeah.
been there for 3-4 years now, 5 years, and I still don't know everything I need to know. it's
Nice.
it's intense, but it's fun.
You
I
can't
enjoy it.
you can't go to school for it, right? Like it's
Yeah. Part of it is just it's electrician work. But part of it is you have to get your airframe license, which only two of the guys out there have it. My dad and older brother, they both have their airframe license. I
I
don't
see.
need it. I'm better than them anyway.
Yep. Nice. That's like pretty much what we do as far as work, because there's no. I mean, Jared could go to school for auto body and learn how to paint, maybe better, differently, or just have more experience with
Maybe
that.
teach the class while I'm at it.
Yeah, exactly. But even then, like the pieces that you paint, like most times body shops and people, they don't even, because that's what I hear a lot is we'll have customers that they were like, oh yeah, my body shop that's nearby, like they don't even want to touch this sort of thing, because it's more of tedious work and it's more like specialized and it takes longer, whatever. They'd rather paint like a full body panel or a full vehicle, whereas most of our stuff is pieces and parts and you're taking it all apart, and yeah, it's just more labor intensive essentially. But there's also too a special skill in specifically painting it, because it's not, yeah, it's, and Jared's learned over doing it for 5 years or whatever that it's like there's certain ways that are better at doing certain things and that you would not learn from like a body shop class unless you, yeah, it's really just from experience. So
The plastic
but yeah.
is the biggest difference because lots of stuff will go wrong with the plastic that won't go wrong if you're just painting metal. So we found products and temperatures of reducers and specific hardeners and all kinds of stuff that work great on plastics. And a lot of stuff does
Yep.
not work great on plastics. So, yes.
Yep. And you wouldn't know that unless you have experience. So, also, we might have to switch to a different server. We just added a hefty load here. Evan has decided to grace himself.
I'm here.
Grace
Yep,
us with with our
that's my
presence.
bad. Lost track of time. It's my apologies. We're here now.
What were you doing? You can keep
I
telling
was
us.
So I would know.
I was out getting dinner with some friends, and we were just sitting there talking. And then I looked down, and it was 9:15. So,
Like, where'd you get dinner?
we went to Scooters downtown.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
All right.
Got
Okay.
a quesadilla. It's good. I'd never been there before. But
Okay.
Neither.
that
Never
is
heard
my
of it.
fault. My fault.
It's yeah, it's a decent local spot.
That's what we're having for.
It's akin.
That's what we're having for lunch tomorrow, Ev. Quesadillas.
If you
Duck
get
quesadillas.
ducks.
We're having duck quesadillas.
Are you going hunting in the morning?
I'm going.
Eric,
Okay.
are you going?
No, I don't know how he finds the time to go hunting before work.
Yeah, that's.
He said he wants to
Pretty-
drive like 40 minutes away too.
Hey,
Yeah,
can you not
that-
tell people timelines? They're going to find my spots.
I don't know where you live. You know, you could be anywhere. 40
We live
minutes.
in Canada.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, welcome, Evan. Thank you for allowing us to have you on our.
You're welcome.
On the
You're
podcast.
welcome. Glad
We
I
have
could.
it. Do you have anything special to say to our special guest here?
Yep. Hello. I don't like your shirt.
Thank
But-
you.
His shirt.
I mean your hat. I love your shirt.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
was
your
gonna
hat.
say. All right.
Don't like your hat. But
For
I
those
do.
that can't see, he's wearing a Boise State jersey and a
Yep.
cheese hat. So.
Yep.
I
I
feel like
was
I had to
very
represent
intrigued by
both.
the ending of your segment, though. I wish I would have heard all of it, which is my,
Hey,
my fault. I'll re-listen
it's-
to the podcast.
It's an interesting job. It's a lot of fun. It's very similar to what you guys do.
Do you
Yeah.
make any like you kind of like horse around a little bit with Ron in the shop, kind of like we do, where you make kind of like brass jokes and maybe say degrading
so-
comments every now and then.
Yeah, the
Ron's
vibe in
Eric's dad, by the way.
the vibe in our shop compared to your guys' shop is could not be more opposite. It is quiet. Nobody talks. We just sit there and work all day. The only break I get is when I go to the bathroom and pull out Clash of Clans for 5 minutes, and then I go back to my plane, and that's about it. So
You need to come work for us for like a week and just see our
Yeah,
vibes. I don't know.
you'd probably be worse off for it
Probably.
potentially, but yeah. Anyways, well, cool. Okay, yeah, no, we were kind of talking about the specifics of what, but yeah, we can't like. There's not a lot of training like for opening up headlights or putting them back together or poking holes in a headliner, or I guess technically for some of the stuff you could go to school to be like a audio repair guy, and you could, or audio repair, what am I saying? Like a repair mechanic sort of style guy, and you could learn how to do lift kits a different way or something like that. But most of the
Trial by
stuff,
fire.
yeah, I don't think that's the saying, but is that the saying?
Yes, it is.
Trial
Yeah.
by fire.
What
Okay.
what else would it be?
I don't know. It's just like, what isn't it? Isn't like, maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
Trial by fire. Okay, sorry. I'm
Like
thinking of something else.
if you run through a fire, it would cause you to be in trial.
Yep, there you go.
Exactly.
That's exactly what that means.
Deep words from Eric.
Yep. No, yeah, that's so anyways, most of it's just kind of hands-on, like you can maybe try to YouTube some of it. Also, I feel like you could do anything nowadays just based off YouTube, because even if you don't know how to repair this specialized thing, you could just say, oh, somebody else has probably done it, and they probably put a video on the internet on how to do it. So I'll just look that up and I'll know how to do it. Now I'm a specialist in that. That's what I do with everything. So, even if it's like electrical work around the shop that needs done, I'm your guy. I didn't go to electrician school, that's for sure. That's definitely not what it's called either. But
that worked real well with our air conditioning unit.
Listen, the AC unit worked great. The issue was all the coolant leaked out, and that was partly my fault. But that was just, it was a brand new mini split. I put the entire thing on, okay, with a little bit of help from, I think mostly Evan here and there. Wired it, set it up, all that sort of stuff. But when I kicked it on, it ran great for like 2 days maybe. It was ice cold.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Because it was middle of summer. But then after the weekend, it was not cold anymore, and so I had to call a guy. He had to come do his thing. But the rest of the project, like the wiring stuff like that, great. And I saved myself how much money, right? I guess I did have to pay the guy a little bit of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But in the long, actually, to be honest, I don't know. He didn't even ever bill me.
Oh, really?
No, maybe I should say something.
Nah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Shout out that guy.
Evan, you want to tell him about Shockbox?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
So, Shockbox is a little electrical box where has 2 plugs in it.
I thought this was a promo.
No.
And
First ad read for Evan.
I know. It's like, what's Shockbox?
It is right next to our basketball hoop, which is hung up on the wall in the shop. So when we get really bored, we, go take a few shots or whatever. But this box has been hit a few too many times. So,
hold on. You said when you get really bored. Most of the time, you're just working during the day. So it really is just you get tired of working.
Yeah.
So you decide to take yourself out of whatever you're doing and go take a couple of shots on the hoop.
You need a break every now and then. Got to stay active, keep the blood flowing. So anyway, you shoot, but the one time you miss and hit the shock box, literal flames come out. We have had flames shoot out of this electrical box, which probably isn't good, but it is still connected, and
it kicks the breaker.
Shock box, yeah.
We got a safety right there, but
yeah, I think it works technically too, because
it does.
I plugged it in the other day.
Safety measures
Still works, but Anyways, yeah,
Just
it's just
don't
an
bump
outlet
it.
box that. So here's the thing people need to know too. The shop that we're in, it's been it's like 3 different buildings that have kind of been disgustingly morphed together. Is kind of the best way I can describe it. Kind of like I don't know. It's just like somebody who's had really bad plastic surgery and they've gone through like, you know, like it looked probably really good in the beginning and then they got one thing done and you're like, that ain't quite it. And then they're like, okay, but maybe we should add a little bit more and add a little bit more. And you're like, that's definitely not it.
You got
How
to tell
many,
them what the buildings
how many
were.
different
Yeah, I know.
different exterior entrances do you have to each building?
That's funny. Including like bay doors or just like man doors.
Yeah, like any door you can get
Anyway.
into your shop. How many do you have?
So let's see. On the front, there's 1, 2,
We're gonna have so
and
many
then
break-ins.
there's 3, 4, because there's 2 on the side. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 different entrances into the building. Which goes to show. Most of those are man doors. So what the building was before was it was Jerome County's juvenile detention center is what it was initially. Okay. So it's like a big open kind of like warehouse style building and they used it for just the juvenile detention center. It's actually funny. We had a guy come in the shop a little while ago and he was like, yeah, got some memories here. I was like, it's like, oh yeah? You used to work here or something? Because he used to be like auto repair shop or something. And he's like, no. One time, stole a car and left it next to the canyon. And I got arrested. And I was like 15. So I spent a good bit of time here at the detention center. So I think we said this before, but like Jared's paint mixing room is a cell or was a cell. And then our sanding room is a cell. Like, but the sanding room actually has a door on it. So when
you feel like you're in prison when you're sanding. You do.
Yeah.
That's
It really just
amazing.
adds to the effect of the torture and the
Yeah.
hellish nature of having to sand is you
Yeah.
get put in a jail cell. So anyways, this building is kind of the other thing about it too, it looks like dog water from the outside. Okay. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's kind of got this gross yellow looking, it kind of is
We
chief
just
color
gotta paint it in
to
the
a
summer.
point, honestly. Yeah. It's yellow and red, but, all that to say, the reason this shock box come to be is because it's an old building and also too because we got these jackos playing basketball and destroying property. So that's all.
It's all
That's all I
fun and
gotta say on
games.
it. No. Anything to add on that, Jared?
No, don't think so. I was thinking though that if we do all 4 go duck hunting, each man must create his own blind, okay? Because no one wants to go rip out reeds for 3 hours to cover Evan, okay? So Evan, you're gonna be by yourself.
I'm sharing with you, Jay.
No, you're not.
We're
Every man for
cramming in
himself,
there.
Bubba.
We're
Actually, to be
cramming,
honest,
bud.
Evan's got the most warmth coming off that body, so I
Actually,
want to be
that's
next
true.
to Evan.
That's
to be quite honest
true.
with you. So
You're
The other
welcome.
thing is, if you're in a blind with Jared, you kind of have to duck every once in a while. 'cause
Whatever.
If he sees a duck, I mean,
Letting them fly, huh?
That is not true.
All over
I
the
have-
place.
I had to get special headphones so that I can keep my eardrums because Jared likes to point his muzzle towards not
Nice.
like at me, but like I'm in front of the muzzle, and then I couldn't hear after that one trip, so I had to get some special headphones because of Jared. So just
Nice.
fair warning if you're in the blind with Jared.
None of
Mm.
that is true, but yes.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
all true.
Well, we'll see. All right, cool. Well, thanks for those super helpful thoughts, Jared.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. All right, because I have to leave in 7 minutes now to go pick up Kenny.
He can
I
Uber.
think there's no Uber coming from the Twin Falls Airport to
Twin Falls,
middle of
Idaho.
Jerome, nowhere.
There's 100%.
Florida.
I bet you money.
Yeah,
there's a Uber.
it's $150.
There
Yeah.
might be a
Twin
guy
Falls
there
taxi.
named Uber who might be able to take you, but that's probably
put
your
it on
best
the-
bet.
company card. You'll never
Any-
see it.
I just feel bad to keep Kenny waiting. He left here. He left here at what 5:30ish this morning, I think. Anyways, so moving on. Okay, that's good. Good stuff. So now we got a little bit of the avionics, right? Okay, get your specialized nature of it, and kind of what makes some of our what we do as far as custom work what it is. And then also too, you get a little backstory about the creepiness of our shop. Also too, I have been in the shop the last 2 nights at nighttime, and I definitely locked the door. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I definitely locked the door.
Does that make you feel better
I'll
though?
keep.
I'm scared of what's
Yeah,
within. Okay.
I'll keep whatever's in. I can deal with whatever's in. Okay.
You can deal with demons over someone breaking in.
I'll deal with those. Okay.
Okay.
If somebody wants to come in, I'm just, I'd probably be fine. I'd probably have a conversation. Be like, hey, what's up? You want to help me finish this truck? But anyways, that's
You
all
guys
I'm
are the
saying about
morons that put that creepy doll somewhere in your shop.
That's true.
that.
What's her
She
name,
is
Jay?
creepy too.
Agatha.
Somebody
We
change
all-
it to
Or
Shannon.
it is, yeah. Shannon with the cannons is another name for her.
Yep.
She do got
That's
cannons.
yep. Anyways, she is very creepy. So, okay.
And she's full of pins. She's got pins all over.
Is it really?
Yeah. I was looking
didn't
the
know
other
that.
day. She's got like the push pins.
That's just to
all
hold her
over.
clothes on, Evan.
No, they're stabbed in. I mean, maybe, but there's like 4 or 5. At
I don't
least.
know what's more. I don't want to know why you were playing with the doll for one.
No,
That's
I
true.
just
That's
glanced.
a good point.
I just glanced and saw a yellow dot, so then I had to inspect, and it was a
Okay.
pin.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll believe you on that one for sure. Okay, well, moving on, we're gonna hop to a sports segment. So this is, you guys will probably have to wrap this one up without me. But so if you want, sorry, you only get 30 minutes of us talking about nonsense for those that don't like sports, but we're gonna move into sports and discuss a little bit there. So appreciate those of you watching. I know that there are some watching because I've been told. So appreciate you guys. We're gonna move into sports now. We're gonna switch it up a little bit this week as far as how we pick them, and we're gonna get through as many as we can here today. But let me see here. So last week we had, yeah, it was week 7, right? I think it was week 7 of the NFL season, and then also to some college football. We'll just say some quick notes on Boise State first, just because since Kenny's here and we actually all care about Boise State, so, and not Purdue or something like that. Boise State played UNLV, and it should have been. I thought it was going to be a better game than it was because UNLV was undefeated, and UNLV came to Boise and they kind of got smacked around a little bit. But what the score was like? Didn't they score? Was it 40 or 50 something? I think
56.
That's right. Yeah, 56 to like 30 something. Yeah, a decent UNLV team for the most part, I think, came and Boise State kind of whooped up on them. I don't know. Anybody have any thoughts on the Boise State game?
Not really. The same thoughts as always is that Maddox is average quarterback, but when you really need to rely on him, he's a very below average quarterback. So we didn't need the pass game a ton in this game. He only threw 23 passes. He was 14 and 23. Happened to have 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. So, but we don't rely on our pass game, and when we get the run going like we did, we're probably going to win, especially against Mountain West teams.
So can
Running
we talk
back by
about
committee.
Yeah, can we talk about our 3 running backs? Like, can we just play Riley?
I don't.
Why
Yes,
do we have
I
to
agree.
play 3 guys when he's clearly the best? I don't know. It kind of drives me crazy watching him run 3 people out there.
Yeah,
is
it's
weird.
like every 2 plays. It's not like a whole series. Stupid.
They like pick and choose games that they want Riley to be the main guy because he's had the 2 blow up games where he got all the work. It is weird. I don't know if they're basing it on like matchups or what, because they're all kind of similar. I mean, Sherrod is smaller, but You know, I don't know why they do that.
Okay. Well, they play what, Friday night, and they play a bad Nevada team, I think. So, in Nevada, I believe is what it is. So, could be anything. But yeah. So that's Boys State game. I'm probably going to leave the. You guys can discuss NFL without me. So I am going to sign off. Me, Hunter. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go pick up Kenny from the airport so that he doesn't become depressed. Although he doesn't have power at his house right now, huh? He still not have power? I
I
guess
don't know.
his
From
wife's not
what?
home. I don't know. I guess there's no power at his house. Because is your sister still there?
I think she is, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll still go pick him up.
He doesn't have power. Just leave him there.
What's he gonna do at home, right?
It's not worth you coming home, Kitty. The quality of life in your house is not good. Just stay at the airport with Uber.
I guess real quick, we can. So I'm just gonna do the winners of the NFL games this last week that we had picked for week 7. Chargers, Colts. I'm not gonna give you analysis because, yeah, I don't want to. But, the Colts won, obviously. I think so. Jared, actually, let's see. Evan was 31-28. Jared was 28-12, and Kenny was 34-31.
What was the actual score?
It was like 36-20. No, sorry, it was 38-21.
38-24.
That's right, 24. So this is why the math is too hard.
You're the only one that has it written down, so we can't do the math.
I believe you and Kenny tied. So
That's a full point or a half point?
I'll give you half a point.
I never win.
Bear
apparently.
Saints.
I feel like I won.
No, you didn't win. Sorry.
No,
You chose the
suck.
Colts 28-12. Okay. It's
That
not
was
That's fine.
terrible.
Shut up, Evan.
Bear Saints. The Bears won, right?
Yep, 26-14.
26-14. So, Evan was 31-17. I was 29-14. Jared 10-7, and Kenny's 21-23. Sorry, 23-14.
Frick you for that, Jared. Hunter, you probably won. 29-14 is what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only 3 points off.
Dang, that was close.
Okay. And then the Chiefs game, which was just the Raiders, we decided need to be relegated to Division 2 football.
Agreed.
They can go down to the UFL.
Just put Ash and Genty on another team and we'll be set, okay? Okay, so Jared chose the Chiefs 50-20.
It was 31-0.
Evan chose the Raiders 17-14. Patrick breaks leg.
That was close.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Kenny chose the Chiefs 27-17. And I chose the Chiefs 19-18. So
I don't know who was closest there.
I think Kenny won that one.
31-0.
He's off 20 points. So yeah. Jared's off by a lot more than that. So
Loser.
The spread exactly though, and that's why we're switching up what we do.
Yep. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys mess with the actual the spreads this week, and then you can talk about whatever the heck you want to after that, and then move on with life. So
that's a lot of power.
I'm gonna leave it. So good luck with the rest of the podcast, and make sure one of you actually, says thanks for watching. We really appreciate all you 7 people. Bye.
7? That's a lot.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can do whichever games you want to do. And then I will be back, and I'm down to play some games.
Hey, if we're still doing the podcast by the time you get on, just hop back on.
There you go.
We probably will be. We're gonna shut this thing down the right way.
I have a lot to say.
Okay. All right. I'll be back. Maybe.
Either that or we won't know how to turn it off, so it's just going to be a blank camera for the rest of the night.
Just keep
It's
running.
going to be all our houses just in the dark.
Okay, I'm the host now, okay? So You're gonna do what I say, okay, Evan?
I'm ready.
So basically what I've got going on is I just want to crap all over Kenny Hunter's teams while they're not here. So let's talk about how the fact that the Colts are super overrated. And let's talk about how the Chargers are never going to win the AFC West again. Because that's my 2 opinions.
Never again, huh?
Probably not. Patrick's probably going to play till he's 100, and we're going to win 70 years in a row.
Going for year number 7, right? This will be 7 in a row, this will be 8 in a row if we go to the AFC Championship.
This can't turn into a Chiefs glaze fest.
That is exactly what it's going to be.
I'm leaving if that's the case.
I'm pretty sure we've won it more years in a row than that.
Listen, we can talk about Gayla Williams if you want to.
He's not gay. He paints his fingernails for a cause and brings awareness to something. I don't even know. But he does it for a purpose. And he wins games.
Buddy.
4-2.
So we're going to change the way we do the scores because we don't want to sit here and do math on the podcast for a year and have you guys listen to blank air, all 7 of you guys. So we're going to change it to you pick who you think is going to win and by how much. So let's go ahead and start with the Dumb Bears and whoever they're going to play. Evan, can you tell us about that?
We play the Ravens week 8. We have the 11 o'clock game. The spread is -6.5 in favor of the Ravens. Well, Lamar is still questionable.
Yeah, I was going to say the Ravens are favored, but that's if Lamar is back.
Right. If Lamar's back, they're favored, which right now he's expected to play, but like he practiced today, but they're still, obviously he's still questionable. So that could change very, very much in the next couple days. But I still think the Bears defense has been playing very well. We had 4 turnovers last week against the Saints, but I think we can shut down their offense, and our offense has been cooking. We lead the league in big plays, which is very surprising. Ben Johnson coming into effect. But I think we win, and I'm just saying how much we win by, not a score.
That's correct, yeah.
I think it'll be a close game, so I'll pick... Are you writing these down?
I'm not, because I don't have any paper. I can type it, I guess.
I got it right here.
All right, Eric's got it.
Let's go.
Let the guests do it.
Bears by 6.
Okay. And so then that score is taken, obviously, so you can't pick Bears by 6.
You want me to go?
Not that you would, because they're not going to win. Go ahead, Eric.
So if Lamar is back, because we're kind of picking this game early. We're obviously doing this on Wednesday, even though the podcast comes out on Friday. If Lamar is back, then this is going to be a tough game for the Bears. I'm assuming Lamar is coming back.
What do we got here?
I joined. I was like, why don't I just do this on the run, right?
Oh my Lord.
I don't got my camera, but I might as well just pitch in while I'm driving, huh? If the road noise is too much, let me know.
Back. Okay, so here's the update. We're doing the Bears Ravens game, and Jared changed it. You guys are not going to pick the total score for each team. You're just going to pick the winner and by how much they're going to win.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going Ravens by 2.
Okay, I'm saying the Ravens are gonna be back, or Lamar's gonna be back, and I'm going the Ravens by 16.
16. Wow.
Ouch. I'll take that into account, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Pick the Chiefs. Pick against the Chiefs. I don't care.
Okay. Well,
I have Bears by 6. You're up, H.
Sorry. Hold on. I'm about to get smashed by a semi. What are you doing, sir?
That would be wild on the podcast.
He's podcasting and driving.
Sorry.
If you think we're not posting it,
we almost got hit by one today. Remember, we were sitting out of the light.
That's true.
And this guy, you know how like sometimes you're supposed to back up a little bit while you're. I mean, sometimes, but this guy couldn't take a wide enough turn apparently for his long load, and he pulling in, guns blazing, balls to the wall. Okay,
every morning driving to work in Idaho is like dodge the sugar beet truck for the last month is what it's been
for
like.
real, for real.
Eric,
Anyways,
did you
we
hear
almost,
about the?
I almost got wiped out. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. Pick your score.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we got Ravens, Bears. Let's see. Yeah, Lamar gets back is my official analysis of the game. It's in Chicago, right?
See, no, it's in Baltimore.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean the other thing about the Ravens is yes, they get Lamar back. I don't know what happened with the rest of their team though.
Their
I don't know if
defense
any
is
of
cheeks.
their defense is
Trash.
bad and they've been injured all year, so I don't know if any of them are back. But then again, the Bears, they have won 4 straight. I won't say all 4 of the straight have been hard-ish. They've been solid, but not like crazy. They've been good wins, I'll say. I don't want to hurt your feelings too much, Evan. I'm
No,
just
that's right.
no. I just give my initial my analysis. Okay, all that to say. Okay, this is why our podcast ended up being way too long because I talked too long about this stuff. Um, man, it's hot in here. Let's go.
Bro, just pick a score.
I'm gonna go. This is a tough one, actually. I'll go Bears by 3.
At a kid, I'm proud of you.
Bears by 3. Okay. Okay. Moving on. I don't
Okay,
know who's
let's
got
do
agenda.
the next game. Let's go ahead and do the Charger. Actually, we need someone besides Hunter to start talking. So let's go with the Chiefs game. Eric, go ahead and talk about the Chiefs game. You can recap anything you want from the Raiders game, as well as talk about Monday Night Football against the Commanders, and then go ahead and pick your score.
Yeah, it was a 11 o'clock game, our first 11 o'clock slot, which is not because of us, definitely because of the Raiders. The Raiders are awful right now. Smith is a trash can, can't throw the ball. I feel bad for Genty. He deserves better. But we definitely whooped up on the Raiders, which is always nice. Division game, you never know what's going to happen. So it was nice to just get like a solid win. And then Monday night, we play the Commanders, and they don't have Jaden Daniels. Supposedly, Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel are coming back. But Jaden Daniels is out officially, and I forget who their backup is. Do you guys know?
Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. So they actually have a decent backup. I mean, as far as backups goes, Mariota, he'll do something. But this is in Arrowhead, so I'm not thinking the Chiefs are going to drop this one. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Chiefs by 13.
Very nice. It opened at -5, and then when Jaden Daniels got announced that he was out, it went to -12.5.
Yeah,
The line.
really?
So, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs as well. I'm a little bit worried that they might overlook this game because they tend to do that sometimes, but they also cannot lose any more games. Really, they need to keep winning. They're probably going to be focused because of that. They've already lost 3, so I will still pick the Chiefs. I think it might be closer than people think. I think Mariota is capable. I'll go ahead and take the Chiefs by 8. Wait, what did you say? You said 13?
I said 13.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs by 8.
Which is crazy because I didn't know the spread was 12.5, so that's just how good I am.
Sniped out of
Fantastic.
midair. I will go. I think the Chiefs suck, so I'm going with the Commanders. Give
You're
me
stupid.
Commanders by 4.
I just love every time Evan picks not the Chiefs. Jared's initial response is, "You're so dumb."
Put $10 on
he
it.
picks-
Put $10 on it.
He picks against the Bears every single week. Every week.
I'll put $10 on whatever I picked for the Bears. I got $10 on the Ravens. You got $10 on the Commanders.
Oh, shoot.
All right. You said Commanders by what?
3, 4, something
4.
like that. 4.
Okay. Here's my only complaint about the Chiefs Raiders game. Why in the heaven did we have Tony Romo and Jim Nance on the call on that game. Okay, let's get some other garbage reporters on that game. Let's put in Michelle Tafoya for all I care. What are we doing with Jim Nance and Tony Romo on that call? Okay, we know the Chiefs are gonna.
Michelle Tafoya is good. What are you talking about?
I
She's
know,
not
but I'm
terrible.
just saying It's not my point.
She's a
here,
woman?
Evan, okay? No, it's not my point either.
That's
Not my
what
point either.
I don't know.
I'm
That's
saying
what I heard.
she's not a top color like commentator, play by play analysis. You know what I'm saying?
She is
Like
colored.
Tony Romo,
Okay.
like Tony Romo and Jim Nance.
That's getting
Okay,
edited.
that's all. That's my only complaint. I'm like, whatever. Anyways, yes, it is unfortunate for the Commanders that Jaden Daniels out. I think it's still a tough game for them, even with Jaden Daniels playing, because he was only last game was his second game back, right? And so he's only had, and that was from being injured like the second game of the year, first game of the year. So he hasn't had even a whole lot of reps in season yet with him. Regardless, yeah, the the Chiefs in Arrowhead with, I mean, yeah, they got all their weapons that they so desperately needed on offense back. And yeah, I think Chiefs win by 10. I'm going right, wedge myself right in the middle of YouTube.
You would like that.
Nice. Got it. All right. Who's the next matchup? We don't need to do Colts Titans. We can if you want. Who do the Chargers
Kenny's
play?
not here.
Are they on a bye? Oh no, they're Thursday night.
Let's just all agree Titans by 4.
Yeah.
If the Titans win that game, then the Colts, everything everybody's ever said about the Colts this year needs to just stop, because that would be abysmal for the Colts if they
That's true.
lost
The Titans are
to the Titans.
a tire fire. Let's go ahead and pick the Chargers Vikings. Hunter, go ahead and talk about your team if you'd like to.
Thursday Night Football tomorrow. It is in LA. Yeah, the Vikings have been, I don't know, pretty middle of the pack thus far, I think, this year. I honestly haven't watched a single Vikings team, I don't think, thus far, so I can't tell you too much on them. But yeah, okay, so here's the thing with the Chargers right now. They're on like, they got freaking Betty White blocking for Justin Herbert right now, because they've had so many freaking injuries. So,
White.
they're down bad in that position. So, but there's a chance it's doubtful, but Joel and Trey Pipkins, who are starters on that line, did practice, I think. So I doubt they play, but they did practice. So, anyways, injuries there, and then I don't know what, the defense started out quite well this year, and then recently has been not great whatsoever. So that's kind of the biggest concern. I mean, if you watch the Colts game on Sunday, they couldn't stop the run for anything. So, and I mean, granted, Colts have a decent offensive line, and they have Jonathan Taylor at running back, but again, it was abysmal. So all that to say, yeah, I think it should be a decent game. I'm still gonna take. I think the Chargers favored by what, 3.5?
That's correct.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take the Chargers by 6.
Okay. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings, and not just out
You're
of spite.
so dumb.
It's not your team. You can't say it. I'm not just picking them out of spite, although
That's
I
fine.
am known to do that on this podcast. I genuinely think that the Vikings are going to win this game. If, actually, who is the quarterback? Is it Carson Wentz or J.J. McCarthy?
Carson Wentz,
For sure?
for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah,
I think
Wentz
the
is starting.
Vikings are a decent team. I think they had a really bad game. Carson Wentz threw 3 picks, and they still almost beat the Eagles. I think they're a decent team, and I don't know if the Chargers are going to be able to overcome their injuries. So give me the Vikings by 4.
I will go. I think well, basically, I need Vikings to lose because they're NFC North, and so for that reason and that reason only, I picked the Chargers by 6.
All right.
You can't. Why you no? Pick a different one. I picked 6.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah,
yep,
I
he
picked.
did.
I would
Yep.
pick 6.
Come on, Evan.
Give
Hey,
me
frick you.
Chargers by 8.
That's
All
stupid.
right, I'm up. Yeah, the Chargers' offensive line is a problem. Mix that with the Vikings' defense, they might have some problems moving the ball.
I will
But-
say, just they blocked decent against the Colts. I mean, Justin Herbert threw for over 400 yards. So
That was
with
kind
what
of
they
out of
had,
necessity, though. Like,
was,
they
for sure.
had to. They were down
And they
by
have-
100 million points.
right, and they have no running back. So that's another thing as well. So and they solely relying on Justin Herbert's arm. But sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. It's the Chargers at home are still tough. Justin Herbert's good. I'm gonna go Chargers by 1.
Close game.
Okay. Well, what's the other team? The little kitty bears. The Bears.
We already did them.
We already did that,
Hit the
and
Bears
you don't
up.
get a vote because
Did
you
I
were not
pick the Bears?
You
You
did
picked
pick
Bears
the
by
Bears.
3.
stupid. Why don't
Sorry.
you focus on driving there, bud?
I'm passing the Mandarin house right now, so that's where I'm at. Yeah. Anyways,
Wait,
I
you're
can't
passing
believe you
whose
picked the
house?
Mandarin's house.
You're very racist tonight, huh?
I said I'm passing the Mandarin house. That's
What's a
literally-
Mandarin house?
People who
You've
speak
never been to
Mandarin.
Mandarin house?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a buffet. It's like a Chinese
Oh.
buffet.
Yeah.
Just past Happy Teriyaki. Okay,
That's also.
I'm
I'm
just
just picking all the races.
Idaho Joe's. Okay, how racist is that? I'm a good man. Okay,
We're getting booted off Spotify for sure.
I can't believe. Never mind. Also, you could tell. I just got a text that power has been restored to the shop, so I'm assuming Kenny's house has power.
Very nice.
Yes.
So you are texting and driving and podcasting all at the same time? Is that fair assessment?
No, I just saw the text pop up, and then I was
What,
like,
you got
oh,
a Bud Light
nice,
in the seat with you?
No, only Wednesday night. Are you crazy? Crazy. All right. Well, anything other sports wise y'all wanted to talk about?
We could probably end it. I think it would be really funny if you got to the airport and you were still on the podcast, and Kenny got in the car.
Kenny's gonna be
Eric's
so
gotta
tired.
go here soon. So
Where are you going, Eric?
Probably to get some dinner.
Dinner.
You're getting
It's 10:30.
Yeah. Well, when you get home at 9 o'clock and your buddy's like, "Hey, you're doing a podcast at 9:15," and then one of them doesn't show up till 9:35.
true,
Fair.
Evan.
That's fair.
As a guest, I feel like I'm committed more than
Yep.
some other
I'm-
people.
Nah, that
I'm
was
committed
solid for sure.
For sure.
Mhm. Yep.
That's
I
my
appreciate.
fault. I
I
apologize.
just want to say we appreciate you hopping in last minute,
We do.
bringing a little more, just a little liveliness, and yeah, appreciate you having you on.
Hey, anytime you
We'll have
need
you on it.
someone
We'll have you
other
on
than
again.
Kenny, let me know.
We can have someone that doesn't talk like this the whole time.
Dude. All right, we are officially off. Lower it. All right, somebody can close it if you want. 'cause
All right, we
I'm
can end
driving,
it.
so I
You're
need
gonna have to
pay
do some
attention.
editing here at the end for sure. We don't have an end button. All we have is a leaf.
Just post it like it is.
So,
You don't have an end button? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you're talking about when you left.
Mine just said. Well, mine says I can fully end it, but
yeah, it's 'cause you're
Yeah, well, then you had FOMO and you came back.
I did. I was like, I might as well. I'm not doing anything else on the way there. So,
Besides driving.
yeah.
By the Mandarin house.
The Depot Grill sign has all the letters not lighting up except for the OT and the IL, so it just says ill. In case anybody's wondering. It says ill. That's funny. Yeah, I'll end it. All right. We appreciate you, those that are still hanging in here. We are, yeah, we'll do another episode maybe next week, something like that. But again, we appreciate Eric and his avionics specialties. If you need any of your airplanes worked on, you know where to go.
Yes,
Ron
sir.
will get you taken care of right, and then Eric will do you up nicely. Ron's Avionics, right?
No.
No, Avionics. What's it called?
Avionics Shop Incorporated.
Okay, sorry, that's close. I got the Avionics in there.
As for
Also,
Ron.
let Ron know we really appreciate that plaque that we got sitting in our
Golf plaque.
main room. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to discuss that on a later podcast.
We will for sure. For sure. So, all right. Anyways, thank you all for listening or watching or whatever to this nonsense of a podcast, and we will catch you next week on the next one. So, everyone say bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.